everyone. I'm awakening once again on this week's Talking Pirates, baby. Yes. Thank you, Baxter, for attending. Shut up, bitch. Let's all simmer down. All right, let's get serious here, okay? Yes, good. All right, thank you, Mr. Bazooka Man. We've had enough of that for now. Hello, all. We here. I've asked my son if the dishes were done today. He responded, "Hackta. I knew the dishes were washed." So true. What's up, everybody? All right. So, how's everyone doing? Hope you've been well. It's been what, like 3 weeks since a fucking chapter. Give me a Nika less future.
Thank you, Baxter.
We should be so lucky. So true. Thank you, Chernobite. Let me see. That was let's do the work here. Oh my god, the hype train is incoming, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god! Shut up, bitch. I've learned limited time to earn exclusive emotes. How can I afford not to give them my money? All right, shut the hell up. Chernobite, that was 20 months.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. QBob2 for 2 months saying hackta. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. No, I meant that's the one. And a Rocket Kiss, it was before 7 months.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. Truly, this is all easy money. Nate, do you think One Piece should have an anime adaptation? I think it has done enough to deserve one. Gonna say a hard no on that one. Absolutely not. Please never animate this. A live action adaptation now. Now we could be cooking. All right, we could be onto something with this. This might be the greatest idea of all time. All right, let me close this. Let me get this out of the way. Blah blah blah. Okay, where's my shit? Here it is. Yeah, let's go to the chapter, shall we? Off we go. Woo! What's up, everybody? Hello, Coomers. Matt Hep. Yeah, you said it. Interesting. My chat thing labels you as a returning chatter. Mathep? Mathep? Maybe you're Egyptian. But I know many people here that are returning chatters. Is Twitch trying to tell me who's like a first-time returner or like a new returner type person? You know what I mean? Like, why would that distinguish? There are many people here that are return chatters. What does this mean? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Naija says, I'm from the future. Everyone all in on Hackta.
Thank you, Baxter.
It may, in fact, be easy money. Sounds good. Oh, Nalgin. Having surgery in a couple of days? Hey, man, I hope it goes as well as it possibly could. Good luck out there, dog. But maybe it means it's been a while since they posted it. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, anyway. Let's... Umi Force. Yes, it does say Umi Force that this is your first time chatting. That is correct. Bruh. How could this be your first time commenting? Let the world know. Stand loud and proud. Okay. And chat in the thing. I think that's like good for me. Will that get me more money in some way? Look, whatever will get me the most. Easy money. That's what you should do. Okay, whatever that is. All right. No problem, Nalgan. Hope all goes well. I didn't see what it was, but I don't know how much detail you shared. What are we saying? Nothing. I'm also returning. I haven't watched a Talking Pirate stream in like 3 weeks. It's frankly too soon. It's way too soon. I should be more sensitive to this. Faramir. People called me a madman that I shouldn't believe anymore. That it was time to believe in the year of Chopper. Or perhaps the year of Dragon. The year of the Dragon. People might call you mad for that. But it's here. The year of Frankie. Super!
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter, for finally delivering the year of Frankie. I think this might have been a going away present from the year of Frankie that has departed now, the mortal coil. We got one last gasp of... I mean, he didn't do jack shit, you know? Nate, have you seen Hazbin Hotel? It looks like if Tumblr had an abortion. I watched, like, the first episode that was, like, years ago, right? That was okay. I mean, they do the thing where, like, it's, like, internet edgy people made it, so, like, they swear so much. I cannot handle it. I cannot handle it. I heard today it just came out on, like the real episode, or like the TV airing. It's not like it wasn't real before, you know, but the real thing just came out like today or like yesterday or something. And I heard that they cut down the swears a lot, which apparently makes it much better. That would make me like it much more. But, you know, whoa, guys, shocker. God's actually bad and the devil's actually good? Whoa. That's how I heard of it anyway. Incredible. Indeed. Look, all right, would somebody please in the next 30 seconds just give me money, all right? Just fucking subscribe with your Prime membership so this goddamn hype train thing goes away. You've got 20 seconds, people, all right, to give me money. You better hurry. I need your money now, okay? You should donate money to me now. Or don't. I don't care. Anyway, let's move on. Don't get me wrong. I want your money. Absolutely. But I don't care that much. All right, moving on. I watched all 4 episodes, and it seems like it's more of a Oh my God, Future Mech, yes, thank you so very much. Oh my God, the hype train is happening. Can you believe this? What a way to continue the decade of Frankie. Am I right, lads? Right on the hype train. What is that? Future Mech gifted a sub to Monkey King. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you a lucky individual? Hey, thanks, dog. Fucking hype train. What a scam. Oh my God, guys, now there's 4 minutes and 35 seconds for you to give me even more money. Give me a Future Mech-ish future. All right, let's move on. Natured Reach to the lasted Bonnie anime chapter 2. React. Oh, to the last Bonnie anime chapter 2. Is it because Bonnie got her tits out? All right, that's what it is, right? I've seen people posting it around. Yes, she got her tits out. She's canonically 12. What are we supposed to feel about this? This dives into complicated moral questions that I am not ethically, morally, spiritually equipped to handle, all right? It's over for all of us. Rest in peace, everybody. Wait, I have a sound effect for this. It might be buried. Hang on. It's here somewhere. Is it this? No?
Will commence again.
Here it is. No, that's not it. Wait, that wasn't it. I thought that was it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's not it. No. I know it's here. Oh, there it is. That's the one. Yes, perfect. All right. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Oda psyoped all of us, and it was not our fault. That's his fault. That's on Oda. Okay. Yes, this is talking pirates, not gooning pirates. That's correct. Okay, anyway, let's move on. All right, let's get to the chapter. The animator of that scene is a bloody gaijin. He was very proud of it on Twitter. Poor bastard. Didn't know what he was in for. We got another one. Gabriel Forever. 3 months. Almost missed you there, dog.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. Hey, Nate, I just want to say I finally played Neo, The World Ends With You, and you were right. What an amazing game. I'll say this again, everybody. One of the greatest tragedies of the last... I mean, it came out in, I think, like 2019 or something. But, like, it's about the legacy. The World Ends With You was a fantastic game for the DS. They made a bunch of, like, not like remakes, but like remasters and blah, blah, blah. But the sequel, the miracle sequel that never was supposed to exist, The World Ends With You 2, or Neo, The World Ends With You, was the sleeper game that I have wanted from Square Enix for so long. It was incredible, and I loved it, and everyone should play it. And yet there is almost a conspiracy at work within Square Enix to not advertise and not talk about it, and it totally tanked. It tanked insanely hard. It sold like no units, and that is deeply fucked up because it was like the best game they've made in so long. And one day, I will set the record straight, all right? Whoa, there was a sale recently? Okay, well, that's good. I mean, that's good. They were very helpful. Oh, you're talking about the animator video. Yeah, okay, anyway. They buried it to keep No More on Kingdom Hearts Forever. Something like that. Look no, but that's the funny thing about it. And one day I'll talk about this more. Nomura was like barely involved in Neo Twoei. It was good because fucking Nomura had like nothing to do with it. They let actually competent people work on it. It was, I'm not even lying, but sure, he's like an idea guy, but then you hand it over to the actual good game developers and they make it actually good. That seems to be the pattern. Okay, anyway, yes, we will stop talking about Kino games, all right, and we move on to One Piece. All right, here it is. So here's the chapter, and let's begin our voting, right? I did not forget. Let me see, I have to pull this thing, blah, 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 blah. Let Nomura ruin FF7 some more and stay away from everything else. I mean, I guess that's what we're doing now. Rebirth Sid is extremely sexy, no homo. I've only seen him like a little bit, but it's the remake, so fuck it. Let me see voting. Oh, here we go. This goes over here. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Wait, okay, we will do the vote, but before the vote, all right, we will focus. There's something very important we have to talk about, and I almost forgot, and it is this. Okay, I should have gotten to this sooner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing something right now on the Talking Pirates Discord that I think you all need to know about, okay? Because you should get involved in theory. Okay, and it is this. If you scroll on diddly-dong down the page, okay, to this link right here and click, this will join you. This will take you to the Talking Pirates Discord. And what is going on in the Talking Pirates Discord? In the main chat section, okay, in like the One Piece thing, there is a thread. No, porn is banned. Off the thread, it's called, there's like a chapter 1. We are doing a Talking Pirates Discord chapter 1 redraw of chapter 1 of One Piece is being redrawn by us on the Talking Pirates Discord. And it's totally sick, okay? And it's gonna be hype, it's gonna be sick, and everybody loves it, and everybody loves me, so that's why it's so great. No one would ever be mean to me in that chat. And yeah, you should join. There is a spreadsheet. Let me show you right now. If you go to show off a page, I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you everything that we have. I'm gonna show you a bit of what's going on there. Let me just show you this first. So if you, again, you go to the main chat, if you join the server and you ask where it is, people will guide you. But it's a thread off of the main One Piece chat. Take a look at this. This is our spreadsheet of pages that are currently being drawn. There's 51 pages, I think. 51 and a bonus page is currently being drawn. Do you have to be talented? No, you don't. As you will see soon. It is not about talent. It is about comedy ability, okay? Yes, before we talk about One Piece, we must talk about parallel universes. So the green ones are pages that are done and ready to go. The yellow ones are ones that are claimed. And as you can see, a lot of people have claimed it. There's probably maybe half of the chapter is claimed, but there's a lot more to go. And so if you want to join, go to the section, go join the Discord, go to the chapter redraw thread off the main chat, and in the pinned comment, the pin to it is a link to this Discord, so you can go find an open page and claim the page. Put your name here, something like that, okay? And then you can make it yellow or whatever. It's editable. Cornflawn is drawing page 6. That's correct. And look, there's someone right there. What do you know? Okay, so go here and write in here and tell what page you're doing, so that it's not, you know, so other people don't take it, right? It's editable, so you can edit it yourself, and then once you're done, you can submit it in that same chat, and we will add it to the ongoing the Imgur link where we're putting it together, and that'll get moved around. It's not in perfect shape right now, and I don't know whose idea it was to start. Was it Voodoo's idea? Anyone know who started this? But anyway, well, if anyone knows, let me know. But I think it was Voodoo, but somebody I suggested doing this, and it was cool. And here we go. Is it a meme thing where you make Nika Chapter 1 or something? Is that something we would do? Would we make jokes about Nika in Chapter 1 and thoroughly mock the Would this be a rare opportunity for someone to actually call out some of the bullshit that's going on in this series? Oh, no, it couldn't be us. Okay, so it was Voodoo, aka Dark Ace, or Drum Island Ace. We are fixing Chapter 1, that's correct. And it was Voodoo who did the first page. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to right now we're just going to look at one of the pages, and I will quickly just scan through to show you the sort of stuff that's been made. You do not need lots of stuff. You're right, Jeffrey Eggstein, that's right, aka Voodoo, aka Drum Island Ace. Right, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so here, take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the true, corrected, fixed version of Chapter 1 by Voodoo. And started by Voodoo, continued by Talking Pirates Discord. We're making it real. All right, here we go. Yes, there is some amazingly good art that we will see momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's read the real first page of One Piece, shall we? Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, had achieved it all. Wealth, fame, and power had all been his. Not surprisingly, well, this page has a lot of words, so yes, it is a Togashi page. Not surprisingly, the final words he spoke before they lopped Puff off his head inspired adventurers throughout the world to sail the seas. My treasure? Why, it's right where I left it. It's yours if you can find it. But you'll have to eat the mythical Zoan fruit, the Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika. Nika, the sun god. The fruit has a mind of its own, so only the chosen one can eat it. After which you must get enough hockey and then get killed to awaken it. After which you will have the powers to reach the last island. I wasn't the chosen one. I love Nika. I wish I was born sooner so I could suck your dick in person. Oh, great sun god, destiny pirate hero of destiny. May my worthless life be forgotten in the great light of your era of freedom and laughter. Hail Laffy, hail joyous, boyous, monkey D, destiny, dawn, Laffy, Luffy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, and now, so we're not going to read the whole thing, all right? Just like you remember it, only improved and fixed. All right, but here, real quick, is we're just going to take a quick look. So we've got the cover page. We've got some excellent artwork. Ooh, this is good stuff. We've got we've got text, we've got redraws, we've got artwork, we've got jokes and japes, we've got the fantastic. And some people actually, this is the level of art that some people are producing for this. So well, really one person, but it's not bad. So okay, boom boom boom, scan. Some people just scan their shit. Not bad. Hail to the Buccaneers. Oh, I don't know why this is here. Ignore that. That doesn't belong there. And yep, and there's more pages that are done, but they haven't been added in here. They haven't been rearranged yet. Yes, Edlakid. I know. impressive artwork. Ignore that. Don't pay attention to that. And there it is, everybody. So, hey, if nothing else, I encourage you, go to that out. I mean, a fat, juicy ass in a thong is only borderline porn. I think it's still under the bar. It's not, I mean, it is sexualized, that's true, but it's close enough, you know? Yeah, so join the Discord if you want to participate in this and add to it, and I think it's really fun. I am doing a page. I'll be doing a page. It's not done yet, so go over to the thing, go claim a page. Again, you can, the pages are here. You can go, there's a link to TCB's thing up here. You can go see which page you need, or which page you want to draw. And just fucking, you know, have fun with it. But put in lots of jokes. Put in lots of japes. Make Ben do one. Maybe Ben would want to do one. I don't know. Anybody can do it, man. Anybody who wants to. Feel free to join. And I'll tell you this, assuming that it's the kind of thing you can show on Twitch, which I'm going to encourage us to make sure that we do, we'll read it on the stream once it's done. The corrected, fixed version of Chapter 1 will be improved, okay? We will bring the reality of what One Piece was always meant to be to life, and it'll be extra Poggerino. Will someone draw the page of Shanks impregnating Makino? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, let's not do the slurs thing, you know? Let's avoid any NSFW content, because the goal here is to make something that we can show. You know, Oda's got editors, we've got editors, namely me, I guess, since I'm doing the little bit of organization. Yeah, so let's do it, people. Let's have fun. Well, that's it. That's it. All right, and with that, the Aryan Nika remake that was always destined. Okay. Will we vote on if it's Goda or Hakta? Well, obviously we have to. I know, no slurs is truly 1984. But you know me.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Can we say the Nika word? I give you the pass. I give you the N pass. The Nika pass. You can even say Nate head, okay? Because you are my Nikas. I will allow this. Okay. The entire Revolutionary Army should be hiding behind a bush in Windmill Village watching Luffy eat the fruit. Now see, that's the kind of thing that someone should draw into this. And you don't have to be a great artist. Just like, look, a lot of people just like traced art, which is totally fine. You could trace it, but just like add jokes. I might do some tracing myself just so I can like add in extra, you know, memes, because I am not a good artist by any means. Anyway. So that's the thing. I encourage everybody to go do it if you want to. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. All right. And so with that, we move back to the chapter. I guess I don't need this anymore, but I'll leave them anyway. Okay. No trace gang wars. I mean, you could do whatever you want. Even if you want to do something like a little more abstract, like I don't even think, I wouldn't even personally say you have to literally draw. I think drawing should be like the main way it does it. But if like one dude wants to do like a more abstract thing, like a collage or like clip image, I mean, I wouldn't give a shit. It's just keeping it drawing and like adding jokes is really the most important part, you know? So anyway, that's it. When do you get to redrawing chapter 1044? It's revealed Luffy actually ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi. That would be pretty sick. Okay, and with that done, now we can get to the chapter, okay? So this is where I left that. Yes, here we are. Okay. Is it okay to slur if I'm technically autistic and thus a minority? It may be removed in the editorial process. We'll say that. All right, so last chapter. Excuse me, let me take a sip of water here. Redraw Luffy using shoes like in the live action. It's what Goda intended since chapter 1. Okay, so last time when we consulted our heroes, Goda and our villainous Hakta. All right, Goda. 48 people voted Goda. 250k Buckaroo bits. Nicely done. 26 people voting for Hakta, and a mere 45k on the line. So people were not confident about Hakta last time. Congratulations to the winners, and the big winner was. Excuse me. It was Based himself. Yes, Based was the big winner. Right. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people like to jump in the stream and like vote as soon as possible and then leave and then like win if assuming that they win or whatever. I get that, but why? I feel like our understanding changes moment to moment as we go through the chapter. Mine does, and I guess that's what counts most of all. Anyway, so let's start the prediction. Is it Goda or is it Hakta? As always, we will find out. Wait. Can I go back? I just wanted to see who the loser was last time. Chernobite. Oof. Rip Bozo.
Bruh.
Okay. Anyway, we begin right now. Goda or Hakta? 30 minutes. Off we go. Now, let's get into it, shall we? Not a lot of people can stand your endless yapping, Nate. So true. So true. I barely managed to escape not losing my bits last time as there was a glitch that kept me from voting, but I would have voted Hakta, so came out on top. Indeed, nicely done. Lucky you. All right, so here we go. Chapter 1104. Thank you, Daddy. Arigato, to-san. Something like that. Nate, do you decide if it's Hakta or Goda before the stream, or is it like guess a number, but you change the number in your head all the time? Things evolve. Things evolve as we go through, and I do reevaluate as we go. Yeah. So I sometimes I know what it's gonna be. A lot of the time, I let destiny take its course as we go through. It's a bit of a vibe check. It's true. All right. So cover is Sanji serves dessert to a mouse couple that just got engaged. Now I think he should be serving moose to these mice. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So that's a Hakta right there. That's a big strike against Goda. Yikes. You hate to see it. Excuse me. Cheese to meet you, he says. Yes, nicely done. Okay. Isn't that nice? Wait, what was this about? Oh, like political whatever, fuck off. Destiny piece is truly cucked. Yes, indeed. That's true in multiple senses. All right. Oda clearly doesn't know how to write Sanji anymore. 2 years ago, he would have shown him crying blood and vomiting at the thought of helping a man marry a woman. Truly, Oda has fallen, as has the West, with this piece of writing. It's all over, lads. Okay, TCB, thank you very much.
Thank you, Baxter.
Can we get some TYBs in the chat for TCB? Thank you, everyone. No, sir, Teal, CDR, everybody. Arigato gozaimasu. All right, and what do we have from Hakta this week? Monsters is being animated. You guys hear about this? The old one-shot Monsters? It's out there. We'll get Fizo back on sometime soon. Fizo's a good guy. I'm just too lazy to reach out every week, It's a one-shot I wrote back when I was young. I can't believe this is actually happening. Life is good. Congrats, Oda. Congrats. Destiny Piece is literally good when Blackbeard does it and cringe whenever anyone else does it. Simple as. That's how it is. All right. Off we go to the chapter. Let's go. So, here comes my boy, absolutely seething out here. Absolutely raging, okay? He's going to punch. He's got lots of feelings. It's going to be epic, okay? Well, let's quick check on the vote. Quick check on the vote. People are going Goda. Not entirely, but a lot of Goda feeling. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, you're the Buccaneer brat. Indeed. And this brat needs correction. So true. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. Mommy passed away. She's in a better place now. Yes, I love being dead, and I can't wait to die just like my wife. That's nice for you. I'm very happy for you, sir. Again, like the direct connection between KUMA and this one specific Gorosei, like it did not need to be him here. That was not essential at all. But a little bit of convenience convenience piece. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just so happy. Cringe, 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 cringe. I would never cry under any circumstances. Yo, my wife dies. I will put a smile on my face. Okay, pull up my bootstraps and get back on the grind, okay? Because also, I wouldn't have a wife because I'm Sigma MGTOW. Okay, I would never do that. I would never talk to a wife because that's just time wasted down the drain, you know? So really, this guy's lucky. He could be more on his slave grind every day. I think he's better off now. Why can't someone do me that favor? That would be such a big help. Okay. A page full of betas. Truly embarrassed. Except this Chad right here. Yeah, we salute the rabbi, okay? He is our guy. Kumachi, sorry, but I'm at death's door. Weak. I would simply survive, for you see I am built different. Okay, that's what I would have done. Praying, okay, God is based. Okay, we love God, aka Nika. That's my guy. As we all know, but Kuma kneeling to anyone? Okay, what you have to kill God and take his place. That's what you got to do. And there's a little baby crying. I would never cry. I've never cried a single day in my life, okay? As a baby, as an adult, never. Deeply hacked a page right here, without question, okay? That's important. Oh, there she goes again, okay. A crybaby then and a crybaby now. That's how it is. Bonnie, we all know you're actually 45 years old, okay? You're not fooling anybody. Whatever. Vegapunk, what's the meaning of this? Who is this brat in need of correction? How can Kuma still be alive? I made use of our contingency plan a few days after the Revolutionary Army took him. I triggered his self-destruct mechanism. Okay, so this will be a subject of some, perhaps, contention, of some debate. I don't know. Yeah, was Nika also crucified on a cross, or what's up with that? I would say for logical consistency, Oda probably should literally crucify Nika, now that Nika just is Jesus Christ of One Piece. That being said, I hate that Nika is Jesus Christ of One Piece, and that Luffy is literally ate the Jesus fruit. Or maybe it'll just be like a... I mean, he definitely lived. He's confirmed to have lived. I was going to say, maybe it'll be a myth. I guess he could, like, okay, so Joy... By the way, people were giving me shit about this yesterday, or, like, 3 weeks ago with the last chapter, about, like, Nate, how could you not know that Joy Boy and Nika are, like, different? Yeah, I know they're, like, technically different, but they are the same guy when Joy Boy ate the Nika fruit, so they became the same guy within him, like how Luffy is Nika, so I'm just saying. Maybe before Joy Boy, like, whatever, that was 800 years ago, and then sometime in the past before that, assuming this Vegapunk thing that, like, the idea of a creature, of a devil fruits are inspired by, like, human imagination, right? That's the idea. That, like, Nika is a mythical figure that was dreamed up like Jesus Christ. I mean, not that, I mean, Jesus was, like, a real dude, obviously, a real historical figure. But maybe in this world, they just dreamed him up out of nothing. Or maybe it's, like, based on... I know that we don't know it, that it's speculation, but, like, Vegapunk said it. It's the best theory we've got so far, and Oda probably said it because we're supposed to sort of believe it. I know it could be changed. It could turn out to be something different, but it's, like, the best theory we've got right now. The Father equals Nika, the Son equals Joy Boy, the Holy Ghost equals the Devil Fruit. So true. That's who I pray to. Buddha existed in One Piece, so I assume Jesus exists. Oh, right. There is a Buddha fruit. Well, it's... The meta text stuff there makes things a little complicated, especially because, god damn it, I mean... The Buddha fruit eaten by Sengoku. Just never get into it. You just don't need to explain why he has the Buddha fruit and Buddha's famous shockwave blast. Just don't address it. But then he made Nika, aka Jesus, the main character of One Piece. And so we're gonna ask more questions. All right, what do we have here?
That's pretty good, right?
What do we got here? The live action leaked a scene of the 5 Gorosei doing something, talking about what to do with Nika. Oh, right. This is good, but I don't think I can play it without getting copyright claimed. But let's I'll just show the world what this is. Okay, mute this. It's Jesus Christ Superstar, 5 Gorosei looking dudes. And you know, just out of interest, I went, they gotta kill Jesus. Dude, this is so true and real. Someone should make like a parody or like a reanimation of this. The original version from like 1970 something, 75, 74 or something, it does not have 4 dudes, so it doesn't work as well. Only this scene does from the 2000 version, which, by the way, is way worse than the one from the 70s. Anyway, moving on. Oh, Hacked is gaining. Hacked is gaining, boys. We love to see it. Okay, anyway, let's move on. A few days after the... Okay. So we will discuss the potential hacked aspects here. If Araki can insert Jesus as a character, then so can Oda. Don't even pretend that that's on the same scale. Get the fuck out of here. Plus, the JoJo Jesus was way cooler than Nika. Way cooler. All right. I made use of our contingency plan. Okay. So our boy here is saying that he used the contingency plan. He like flipped the switch, whatever it was, right? And you know. And yet Kuma is still walking around and, like, doing stuff. Now, many of us had theorized that... And actually, I meant to go back. I should have done this beforehand. Does anyone recall, like, a couple chapters ago when they were saying, like, what they were going to install into Kuma? We had thought that it was, like, a bomb that would go off and, like, would maybe be like a fucking nuke, you know, like a really big bomb. And then a lot of us thought... Okay, well, that would be, like, a good way to, like, end this arc, heroic sacrifice, that kind of thing. Now, I'm okay, like, we might have been wrong. I might have misread or made an assumption there, so that could have been incorrect. Tengoon 16, all according to Keikaku.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter, for 7 months. Thanks, dog. So, yeah, self-destruct. Okay, so are you guys saying that, has anyone checked, and did it say, like, self-destruct before? That's fine. This is literally the Cell Saga where Android 16 literally had a bomb, but it got disarmed by Bulma. Right. I just don't... You're right, and that obviously is very similar to what's going on here. And Android 16 is a pretty similar character to Kuma, as we now understand him. But I'm just wondering, you know, like, what was the exact phrase that was used? Should we go look... I don't really want to go look. If anybody knows what page that was, I'd love to just double check that. If anybody wants to go back maybe like a chapter or 2 or 3, wherever it was, to when Vegapunk was installing the thing and Saturn said like, hey, install this thing. I want to check the language that was used there. They did say self-destruct, and 90% of the time when you hear an android with that, it's usually a bomb. Okay. I mean, I'd love to double check, but it sounds like they just used the word self-destruct, which does not necessarily mean it had to be a big explosive bomb. So just for the record, I am not, like, criticizing Oda for it not being a bomb at all. That's fine. It never needed to be a bomb. I think we just kind of thought it would be that. Agumon is this one right here. Let's see. Self-destruct mechanism. Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Yep. Okay, good. How else do we stop him? I don't care about what you have to say. Switch between 2 states of consciousness. If you'd allow me to test it. Okay. All right. Well, boom. There you go. So it's not a bomb. We all assumed it was for a bomb, but it never needed to be. Go to spiking. Okay. That's fine. I don't care. That's not a problem at all. It's worth noting what it is, and if it was always intended to be that way, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. So he flipped the switch to self-destruct Kuma in whatever way that was supposed to be, and it clearly didn't work. It seems like even Saturn assumed it was a bomb. Well, maybe it's just that, like, you'd think they probably would have heard about the explosion going off if there was, like, a huge explosion or something. Because Kuma was stolen away by the Revs, right? Okay, we'll talk about it more in a bit. All right. Anyway, I triggered his self-destruct, and he's still alive. What? Okay, and then we get the best panel in the page. This is the best panel in the chapter right here. This is the good one. All right, off we go. Saturn, le man of science, can't tell a nuke from an off switch. Well, okay, see, that's where it depends. It looks traced. Traced from what? I don't know what that means. And punch. Ugh. Gito. He's glaring. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Okay, that's where we will come back and have some shit to say about this. And this, yeah, I mean, this page looks good. I mean, it's, you know, it's got a little bit of his, like, scratchy style that he's using now, and that's okay. But this is good stuff. Yes, the fatherhood punch, basically. And it's totally sick. Me, when someone gets between me and my chicky nuggy. Cuck punch! Closest thing we got to a double spread in 10 years? Yeah? Really? I kind of wonder how true that is. I think you might literally be right. Oda has just, like, abandoned double spreads almost entirely. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, this looks good. I like it. Dressrosa was a couple double spreads. Yeah, all right, that's pretty good. Wasn't Bigger Punch a double? No, it wasn't. The Kaido finisher punch was absolutely not a double spread, man. You think Oda's gonna waste precious Wano page time to do, like, the end of the entire Kaido saga? Of course he's not gonna do that. Don't be ridiculous. We need more time for Fukurokuju's battle with Raizo. That's what we need. Wano had spreads, but it did not have full page double spreads, which, by the way, just are totally sick. So just do them anyway. just find time and do them. They're cool. Okay. So anyway, this is awesome. KUMA is big punch. That's fine. I like it. KUMA is a cool guy. Not that much to say. Shut the fuck up, Nate. That battle was top 3 at worst. I mean, I'm not even really shitting on it that hard. But it had Nika. What do you want from me? What do you want? I remind you that Luffy, aside from everything else, just came back to life with zero explanation. I remind you of that. Okay, anyway, we move on. That's just layer 1. We're not going to get... No, it's Soko. Don't worry. We're holding it down. We're moving on. Here we go. So this is a big punch. All right, so we got him, and he died. Bro, if the explanation is Joy Boy Nika just gives you a comeback to life, then that's even worse writing than if it's like some sort of like that just gives Luffy like even more super special boy stuff. Okay, anyway, we move on. So bam, punch, and he slides, and he's drifting Tokyo style, and he goes bing bong, bang, bang, boom, bing, back. Ouch. And he busts up some things, and they fall down the town, starring Ben Affleck. Set in Boston by the River Charles. What's going on? Did Kuma do that? He sure did, lads. He sure did. Imagine a foot job by Saturn. Indeed. So true. So true. Nika allows everyone... Oh, I thought you were saying free Riz. Which I understand, because I'm a child, just like you. Haha. I love it. We need Nate's law. It's like Godwin's law, but instead of Hitler, every conversation converges into a Nika discussion. Nika, the true greatest villain of all. So true. He just punched one of the 5 elders. Oh my god, he attacked one of the dude's big guys. Why did he do that? Go help Saint Saturn at once. He's under the rubble. Okay, all right. So he kneels. He loves Saint Saturn. I'm so sorry. I kneel to. I love the Gorosei. All right. Nika allows 1 free Riz every 420 seconds based. This is truly unprecedented. All right. So he punched him real hard, and that's about it. So all the brain breaking and mind control stuff. It hasn't really been explained, by the way, why KUMA is here, right? And don't get me wrong. I love the whole, like, the will of KUMA overcomes, just whatever stupid ass, numbers and science and bullshit, cringe. Okay, power of love, power of heart, power of being a based, good dad. Love all that stuff. However, I will just say... I'm unclear as to why KUMA, like, started to come here, because he was, like, so far away. Why would he know, like, right at that moment that, like, Bonnie was in danger? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate what's going on. I want to clear that up. But, like, how would you know, Did somebody call him? Did I miss something? Power of Buccaneer DNA. God fucking damn it. No. Okay, we're going to get to the Buccaneer DNA. All right, we'll get to it. Did they explain what he did in Marie Joie? I think he was rampaging there, right? And I guess for no clearly defined reason. Oh, the necklace, I believe, nature. Okay, Ahmed. That's probably true. Yes. That the big red herring that stands out right now is the necklace. Maybe something about that did something to summon him. That's probably it, and that is a good answer. And I look forward to finding out more detail about it. So, we shall see. We shall see. Why you gotta say my name? Should I not say your name? I don't know. Oh, like that? Isn't that how you say Ahmed? Am I going over the top here? I don't know. Fuck you. That's what I have to say. There you go. I'll just never say you, and also you're banned. Okay, how do you like that? I didn't actually ban you, but I should. Okay, go help Saint Saturn. Please. He's been knocked into the cuck shed. Someone help him out. All right. It's unprecedented. Okay. So you say it like a fake Polish person, bro. That's fucked up. That's about as real gets me as a real Polak. All right. We move again. Bonnie, are you hurt? This is our chance. Get Bonnie to the upper levels. Escaping the island is our only objective. What is the meaning of this? That's a good question. The truth is, I didn't install a traditional self-destruct mechanism. Okay, so here we go. Here's some clarifications. All right. Hang on. Gotta sip again. I like when Nate says my name says... I always want to say cornflawn. Corflon. Is it Corflon? Is it Corflon in it? Is that how it's supposed to say? Or maybe you're like South American, as like most people I know are who read One Piece. And your name's what's like a Spanish pronunciation? I can't even do it. Corflon. I don't care. All right, shut up, bitch. All right, we move on. Okay, so we're clarifying this. That it was not a normal Destructor-Rooney thing. Oh, wait, okay, right here. I couldn't bear the idea of making you into a bomb. Well, shit, man. Well, I guess that's what's going on right there. So, like, yeah, not only us, even Vegapunk was like, well, obviously it's going to be a bomb. Even though, actually, a bomb is probably a far less practical solution than just some sort of, like, kill switch that, like, you know, it could be like a small bomb in the sense that it, like, shorts something out in his brain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So, yeah, Big Bomb was what was thought of, and off we go. Knowing how those bastards would take full advantage of that, but I still kept my word. I just used a different kind of failsafe. Okay, so he still did what he was supposed to do. Oh, okay. So, no, this is Hackta. Okay, we've got to call this out as Hackta. So, like, even Vegapunk was like... This is implying. I do feel what's being implied here. Wasn't the failsafe the personality switch thing? Apparently not. I know they never specified it had to be a bomb, but okay, Vegapunk's thinking right here is like a normal self-destruct thing would be a bomb. Okay, and if it was a bomb, we would not be able to do the you know, I love it. Don't get me wrong. But, like, typically I love it. But the objectively tropey thing of, you know, fucking overcoming your programming with the power of love or whatever. Because we didn't do the obvious one that, like, even I feel that this is Vegapunk being like, obviously that's what they wanted me to do. But I just did it differently in a way that wasn't very effective. And now it matters. Because... wasn't there a certain scientist that we heard about who was supposed to be kind of like paying close attention to what was going on? And I believe he said, you can't fool me. In fact, do I have that image? Let's Jamie, can we pull that up, please? Hang on. Image. I think I stashed that. Okay, here's a good one. Me when my mom doesn't bring me my chicken nuggets fast enough. All right, she's got to die. All right, that's all there is to it. Me when my wife exists. Bam. That wasn't it, goddammit. I don't have it, goddammit. Whatever. It was the science man. It was our boy Saturn, okay? Saying he's I'll know, Vegapunk. I'm something of a scientist myself. I'll know if you don't do it the way I said. The guy, he just didn't know shit. He didn't know shit. And I know people say, "Oh, wow, Nate, imagine like the world government doing something incompetent." That's not the point. We're talking about the stakes of the narrative. Vegapunk went through with installing a self-destruct mechanism because he felt he had to. If he could just not do it at all, he would have not done it at all. This is implying that he didn't need to install like jack shit because the guy doesn't know anything. Because he can't tell one way or another. Just put something like totally fake in there. He's like, oh yeah, I totally installed like a good self-destruct mechanism. But like they didn't notice that it wasn't a good one or stupid. I don't know. I do find that to be, there's definitely some convenience going on there. That's a little bit hacked. It's not the end of the world, okay? It's not the end of the world. But I do feel like what this is implying is that Science Guy actually did not know like what was going on with the surgery being done on KUMA to any level of detail. And when meanwhile that was explicitly clarified that like he will know if you're pulling some kind of sneaky shenanigans. And don't get me wrong, I agree that Vegapunk is definitely a way better scientist than that guy. But like he knows that Vegapunk is like an ally with this guy. They should be paying really close attention to this. This like actually matters kind of a lot, whether he's doing this right or not. And or doing like a different one. Again, this is just a very convenient, like, well, I didn't put a bomb in him, I put something else that did the same. Well, isn't that convenient? Even though that's like the obvious thing that even he is saying that he thought of first. He just forgot, oh, okay, that's it. Now, okay. And I'll speak about something else. Some people these days have been saying that line that I find very annoying. That's like, oh, the Gorosei are fuck-ups. Like, they're incompetent. They've been saying this since the Nika chapter. That's, I mean, older than that. But, like, really with the Nika chapter, they were like, because, you know, they couldn't get their hands on the fruit. They didn't stop Luffy, knowing that he's a rubber man, knowing that that would be a Nika thing. He's the son of fucking dragon. You know, maybe roll out a few more troops to fucking capture this guy. Don't let him escape from Dressrosa. Order your admiral that is your direct subordinate to go get him right now. Blah, blah, blah. You're right. You're right, Ahmed. That is a retcon. It's not really incompetence, but it has been retconned so that it now is incompetence if you read it as the narrative presents it. So, like, I'm with you totally. I'm totally with you on that. They didn't actually do anything wrong in, like, the real original version of the story, but now it has been made such that they have. Yeah, like, it's, I mean, obviously it's unfortunate. And my point being, like, the Gorosei, as of, I mean, this arc right now, the Gorosei is the villain of, like, this arc, the antagonist, the guy they're fighting, right? So, now, if you want to make a villain that's, like, incompetent at all, then, like, this is the wrong time to do that. We no longer can make these guys incompetent because being incompetent makes you a shit villain. The best villains are very competent. Like, you can have a fuck up, I guess, but it doesn't, in no way does it make sense to make the Gorosei incompetent. They can fail at things and not totally succeed. That's fine. But, like, this thing that was specifically mentioned and does matter for it to not be done, I find past the level of, like, acceptable failure or incompetence, because, like, the guy just obviously didn't investigate that deeply, and that's cringe. All right, that's cringe. This is like a Chekhov's gun that was not fired but was, like, tossed out, basically. And I find that, and because Oda, he did that so we would take the threat seriously. He did it so that guys like me, specifically, would say, well, shit, okay, I mean, because he wrote that line in on purpose because of guys like me that would say, well, okay, Vegapunk is, like, the smartest man in the universe. I'm sure he could find a way to, like, do some science stuff that isn't totally clear to people, but then Oda goes out of his way to write in a line, I'm something of a scientist myself. I will know if you do something wrong. And you can try to bullshit me on this, but I don't think it works. That is obviously there, so you take the threat seriously. It's not supposed to be like a false flag thing, so that it's like no, Vegapunk's actually gonna do it. No, I don't think so. Yeah. And so I find this to be the very typical kind of trying to have your cake and eat it too. Again, I know that I'm talking a lot about this one point, but I'm just saying. I feel that this is some hackta going on here, okay? It's a bit of hackta. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just saying. I think there were better ways to do this exact same thing. Maybe what would have worked better is if Saturn did the initial programming for KUMA and Vegapunk did this thing behind his back versus what happened. It's possible. It's possible. 1 minute left to vote hackta. You heard it, boys. Get that.
Easy money.
All right, need another sip here. Ugh. Okay. Let's continue. All right, we can talk about this if it's relevant again. I couldn't bear the thought. Okay, the bomb stuff. I couldn't bear the thought of making you into a bomb, knowing those bastards would take advantage of it. I used a different failsafe, and he activated it. Saturn activated it to shut down your body completely. How is that different from just killing the man? Okay, whatever. I mean, it basically is, right? So, between that and the loss of your individuality, you should be nothing but a vegetable now, incapable of receiving orders. Interesting. Okay, I hadn't caught that line specifically before. I wonder if ironically, in fact, this might be where they're going with this. Ironically, this whole thing of incapable of receiving orders, the fact that Oda is highlighting that may have actually freed him when they flipped the switch. In fact, I think this is probably where this is going now that I look at that line again. So order of operations here, because like, why didn't KUMA just escape sooner or whatever? You know, if he had like free will here working the whole time, why didn't it do anything? In fact, and maybe he's not even acting on free will right now. That is possible. Right. Here's what I think. Yeah, the necklace thing seems involved. I do kind of doubt this is just going to be really the power of love, which, you know, it is a trope that can be used excessively. All right, so order of operations here. KUMA gets turned into a cyborg. He gets full cyberized before Marineford, and he's then the slave of the Gorosei, or the Tenryubito, until the Revs free him. The Revs free KUMA, who is still a slave at that point, and then Saturn hits the button. He flips the switch, which theoretically should, like, kill KUMA or whatever, and whatever happened there didn't go quite as they expected. That's the KUMA power of love kind of thing happening. And from that, one sec. Right. And from that, it freed him from taking any orders, so he no longer could be enslaved by the world government or whatever. And then maybe something else. Then, yeah, because he's no longer the slave of that, maybe something happened, and Bonnie's necklace activated, and maybe it did some sort of thing like KUMA was programmed somehow with, like, whoever is wearing this necklace, I will protect them from, like, any threat, or something like that, you know? It's going to be a Buccaneer power that keeps him alive after his robot part died, after the self-destruct was triggered. That may be the Buccaneer power. Too convoluted. You think so? I mean, this whole thing's kind of convoluted. I prefer the power of love explanation over the super special Buccaneer DNA explanation. No shit, you prefer that. Everyone prefers that. The Buccaneer shit is total cringe, and we'll get to that in a moment. So let's continue, shall we? Anyway, this is potential decent writing right here, so I hope something comes of that. Yeah, as Jay says, Buccaneer plus Devil Fruit will? Buccaneer plus Devil Fruit will plus human spirit get ratioed, Gorosei. So true. You're overthinking this. It's just the Sharkbot thing where they couldn't overcome their nature with programming. Maybe. Well, I don't feel that we're done, like, analyzing this situation here. I don't think it's been, like, fully clarified. So I think there's gonna be, like, something with the necklace. Because, again, we have no clear reason why KUMA started to run here right now. There's like no explanation for it, because when he started running, Bonnie wasn't in danger at that moment, you know? So, anyway, we'll see. Okay, so let's keep going. Even accounting for Bonnie's presence here, you shouldn't have been able to reach us. Right. So how are you still moving? This almost seems beyond science. It can't be what I'm thinking, can it? Oh, God, here we go. The fucking Cuccaneers were said to have special characteristics beyond their strong bodies. After all, your people once... ... You can't see it, but my head is in my hands right now, and I am seething. Go to sit yo ass down. It's hack time, baby. Find out the secret in two-piece. Okay, this is not good. I don't like this. Any secret Destiny shit is terrible. You know, people were reminding me just about just how bad the Lunarians are. And, you know, it's easy to forget about the Lunarians, you know? Their dark skin, their magic fire, their angel wings. They're from the moon, maybe? From they were living on top of the Red Line, something? But, yeah, those are fucked up. And I bring them up just because, like, they're just like another super special god race that, like, really matters and stuff. Because I heard some people saying that, like, maybe the Buccaneers were, like, the people from the Ancient Kingdom, or they, ... Monkey D. Dragon reference? That's what he would say. Followed by, fuck. Oh, God. My favorite black content creator? That's me, baby. I got that full body hockey. It's active right now. It gives me the pass. I can say Nika. And you can say Natehead. I give you the pass. Yeah, so I don't like where this is going. Okay, not a big fan of this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nate, what's wrong with Lunarians being an ancient race if Giants were also an ancient race? One thing is that Giants were established from very early in the series. Lunarians came out of fucking nowhere and are like a super special, like, literal god race on Earth. And, you know, out of nowhere, that are, like, literally invincible due to their fire powers. I mean, I don't... No, minks are fine. Listen, I don't really care. They were hinted at the beginning of Wano by Big Mama. They might have been, like, a little bit hinted as, like, one of the races that she wants, whatever. That's true. I wouldn't say they were, like, very fleshed out. And it could have gone any way. I doubt Oda had, like, fleshed out everything about them. Or maybe even he might have fleshed out nothing about them, you know? I don't know. Anyway, Buccaneers are pretty cringe. What if it's insane like Buccaneers had the spirit of rebellion and Nika a Buccaneer rebelled with all his spirit? I mean, that's possible. Like this line here about, after all, your people once, ... Yeah, that's definitely a loaded sentence. There's a lot going on there. So I think that might be, yeah, like this rebellion DNA, or maybe they did rule the ancient kingdom, or maybe they fucking descended from giants, and that's what he's getting at, you know? I don't know. Overthrowing the world government, producing Joy Boy Nika man, you know? I don't know. I don't know. This is a very, very manga writing right here, so we'll see. It's over, isn't it? Couldn't have said it better myself, Kizaru. We'll get to that. Oh, there he is, right there. It's over, isn't it? It's so over, lads. You know, I actually don't know exactly what Kizaru was talking about here. Is he saying that, like, it's over because they've punched a Gorosei? Or is he saying it's over because... like they've literally killed my boss, a Gorosei, and like the fight has been lost by us. It's a fourth wall joke. Yeah, that's probably it. He's talking about race peace ruining this manga. Buccaneers are the Saiyans of One Piece. Their potential is unlimited. Does anyone actually know? Fizo just wanted a meme quote. So true. What is he talking about? He can't keep going. I mean, I think Kizaru. I mean, Kizaru's been resting for a while now. I think he's about to get back up, and he's going to be just fine. Owarida, Sanchez. Indeed. Okay, anyway, I'm not exactly sure what it's Oda reacting to his own writing decisions. So true. It's so over. You think Satan is going to be written out of the story? Well, no. But maybe Kizaru does at this moment? I mean, because the guy has been buried under rubble. But, like, does this guy really think that the guy's down for the count? I don't know. I think he might. I'm just not sure. Like, you'd think a guy as powerful as Kizaru and as high up would know, like, the Gorosei aren't going down that easy. So, like, if he's not referring to that, what is he referring to? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's talking about, like, KUMA. KUMA's, like, life is over. Nate, did you hear about the theory of how KUMA's paw fruit, Bonnie's fruit, and Nika's fruit can be used together to travel the past, and Luffy goes back in time to meet the ancient kingdom prince, who's Imu's brother? I did not hear that theory, but I am now 100% convinced that is happening, baby. We have to go back, okay? We've got to meet Bika. Bika, brother of Nika, okay? It's happening. It's confirmed. Can we get some Godas in the chat, please? Okay. Okay. I could go back and kill Nika, and I'd like to. That's so retarded, it might just happen. All right. Moving on. Aka, Bika, Sika, all the way to Zika. Sounds good to me, like the virus. Okay. It's over, isn't it? So true. KUMA, you did it, KUMA. Yay. Where's Straw Hat? He disappeared right before me. No way we can call in such a failure. You could call that in. You could definitely call that in. They're going to want to know. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, hand. I thought that was a slap. Okay. Thank you, Daddy, for everything. She said the line. I saw your memories. Mommy seemed like an amazing woman. Aww. That's sad. And I actually saw how, you actually wrote me lots and lots of letters. That made me so happy. Yeah, we're back to Kino Bonnie stuff. This is good. This is good stuff. And he's just like a robot still, so he can't react. See, this is, well, okay, whatever. I'm sure part of KUMA is him like doing what he wants to do and like protect Bonnie, but he is still like a robot man. Wholesome Goda Chungus. Goda, indeed. I don't care if everyone else calls you a tyrant. Okay, I have a slight problem with this, which is this thing about KUMA being a tyrant. It has been said for a while, and there was like exactly like what, well, okay, he has been called KUMA the Tyrant for a long time, so I'll give Oda that. But I will make a very light criticism and say I would have liked it if Oda had really done more to kind of talk about how KUMA's reputation has been really smeared as like a tyrant. Because yes, they did explain it in KUMA's flashback and show that like it was propaganda, which totally makes sense. I like all that it wasn't real. But like I feel like it should have been spread more as like he is called the tyrant and what a monster. And there was a little bit of that. I think it should have been played up a bit more, because this right here feels just when I think about it, it's like I have to remind myself, like, his title was Tyrant, but like they didn't really do much with that. Yeah, they did spread that about him, but like this I think slightly lacks impact because they didn't do enough to talk about how his reputation specifically was smeared. That's my point. Just like the benevolent King Jong-un. So true, so true. In Japanese, she slipped into a more kid-like way of speaking here. See, if I was Oda, I wouldn't do that. Did you read the Japanese, Sanchez? I should do that too. Like, my Japanese isn't that good, obviously. I wouldn't be able to tell, really. But I'm going to have some problems with Oda if he starts having Bonnie, like, talk like a kid when she's in kid form. Because, like, I thought the whole thing was she, like, acts like an adult. And that's how she's been able to convince everyone she's an adult, like, this whole time. And that starts to feel more like an actual retcon at work. Because what do you tell me? That Bonnie, like, deliberately acted like an adult to fool people? But, like, that's not the real her? I mean, I know she's, like, literally a child. But like, I just thought she would have just talked in that, like, gruff voice, you know? And that he deliberately, like, styled her as like a ruffian child who just, like, became rougher than your average child would at a younger age due to her upbringing and stuff, you know? I don't know. Anyway. Sort of retcon since she did in the flashback with him. I mean, the makeup thing was always suspicious to me. I do not actually know if Oda intended her to be a child all along or not, and I don't really care. You know? It's really fine either way. I kind of think that he didn't plan it. And also the makeup thing I don't feel is like, oh, that was always because she's a child and doesn't know how to use makeup. Because, like, some people actually do that style. Okay, anyway. Capald, what are you saying? I always thought the Tyrant thing fit his personality post-Cyborg. Cold, unfeeling, killer tyrant. That's true. Which is ironic because he was such a good man. And he only became fucked up like that because he was so good and so kind. You know? But then he was used as a tool of war by his enemies, which did, like, hurt people. So I will say again that KUMA's actions were actually quite selfish. I know it's kind of like a trolley problem thing. Like, okay, there's a train that's going to hit your one child. Do you flip the switch so that it runs over, let's just say, 5 people you don't know? Well, I mean, I would understand wanting to do that, but, like, it is kind of fucked up to kill more people than less people. For that sort of thing, I would say I would understand if someone flipped the switch, but they should, like, pay for that crime, you know? Most people do that. I mean, again, I do sympathize. I get it, you know? I care about my people more than other people, you know? My homies, my boys, my Nikas. I'd flip that switch to save my Nikas any day, you know? One Nika, one of my Nikas, is worth 10 hackers out there, right? Indeed. Polish Pikas. Yeah, indeed. All right. So, we're okay. Let's get back to the scene, shall we? Mars, relax, buddy. I'm sensing some tension amongst the chat, Mars. Let's all vibe, okay? I don't care if everyone else calls you a tyrant, Daddy. And again, this isn't that. This isn't even hackta. It's just I would have enhanced this by doing a little bit more about the reputation as a tyrant thing. That's all. Nate, Bonnie was stated as looking 22, not being 22, and she turned out to be 12. Right. Okay. I'm aware of that. Sugar ended up being a 22-year-old who was said to look 12, and she dresses like a bear. Oh, my God. Is it safe to say that Oda had Bonnie's true age planned out since Dressrosa? Okay, you lost me when you're like, this is proof of Oda's... Bro... Do I need to explain how that doesn't prove jack shit, okay? Look, maybe that was Oda's, like, chapter 1 plan all along, but I don't fucking think so. Why would those two be connected? Get the fuck... You know what? Shut up, bitch. All right, we're moving on. Bonnie appears in chapter 1 if you read it correctly. I think that's gotta be... That's so true. That's so real. All right. Wait, how old would Bonnie be in chapter 1? Wait, let's do some quick maths. Luffy is... How old was Luffy in chapter 1? Was he 10? Let's assume he was 10. That would be 9 years before... Because Luffy is currently 19. He was 17 when the series starts. He's 19 now after 2-year time skip. And so that would make Bonnie 3. Right? Right? Am I right? 19. Wait. Sorry. 19. Oh, God. Minus 9. Oh, she'd be 1. Bonnie would be 1 years old. Right? Hang on. Yeah, 7. Wait, 3. No, 1? No, wait, 3. 3, that's right. Okay. Luffy was 7. Really? Hang on. I'm going to check. I'm just curious now. One Piece. Luffy. Age in chapter 1. Oh, it was a 10-year time gap. That's right. He was 7, so that was 10 years ago. Huh? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Wait. He was 17 and she was... Wait, stop. Oh my God, everyone shut the hell up. She's 12 now. He's not a 7-year difference. So when he was 7, she was 0. I got it. Okay, she was 0 years old. Just some quick maths. All right, for the chat. What do these numbers mean, Oda? Please. Okay, all right, we got it. We nailed it, boys. 0, too old. So true. I figured it out. All right. So there she goes. Arg, crash, bang, boom. Is that lightning? Is that hockey? Oh my God, it's happening. Love it. We're stomping. We're spooking. We're spiking. Vegapunk, I am still waiting for an explanation. Was this your doing? So he seems to be like, his arm's like gone. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. So yeah, he got real fucked up from that punch. Okay, real quick. Just to assess the damage. So he got, excuse me, punched in the face. Boom, ouch, right in the face. One punch. Is this the strongest punch in the series so far? Again, I just want to say how cool this is. This is, by the way, you know, I know a lot of people love it, and I get it. Call me crazy, okay? Call me crazy. I have long felt that the punch that Luffy did against Charlos the Gorosei was massively overhyped. And it's due to a couple of reasons. One of which is like that the Tenryubito, sorry, the Tenryubito like had just gotten introduced into the story like right then, and it's like with the Empty Throne, you know. Oda does this stuff with like the big plot stuff. He just like throws in. Oh my God, Clyde, you agree with me? Thank you. Right? Am I wrong? It was animated well. It looked cool, but people really sucked the dick of that scene super hard. Okay, racism bad, right? We're all on board with that. So true, okay, so real. But they had just been introduced, and I don't know, it had been like a few chapters, and then it's like, we introduced the biggest, most evil thing ever, and now I've punched him. I'm great. A little convenient, you know. It was well executed. I don't disagree at all. But when I compare it to something that again just isn't so like. I would say not so try-hard, because the Gorosei are these, like, cartoonishly evil guys, and that's fine. I much prefer, when it comes to, like, a one-punch type situation, the Bellamy scene, absolute Kino, okay? For me, it's not even close. But I would say, even though I find some convenience piece stuff going on here, because of the Bonnie and Kuma backstory, and the long-running suffering of Kuma that we've long understood and is built into this scene, I would say that this big meme punch, well, you know, the guy gets back up and he's like still going. That's a little unfortunate. Kuma did not like win this fight with this punch. Nonetheless, though, I like this punch quite a bit more than I like the Charlos punch in Shabonde, you know? So there you go. I disagree that they are cartoonishly evil. Plenty of people in history were just as bad. Well, I mean, when I say that, like, it's that every aspect of their character is, like, styled to be maximally evil. And you're right. There were people that were, like, basically that evil in history. That's true. But, like, the fact that they're, like, all drawn super ugly. I mean, not all of them, but, like, most of them are. They won't even, like, breathe the same air. You know, it's just, they just add a lot, you know? That's all. They're styled. I think the word cartoonishly is appropriate. One Piece is basically a cartoon. They're the ugly bastards of the One Piece world, indeed. Over the top evil, but it's true. People like that did exist. I mean, people own slaves. You know, that's evil, and you know, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's why Luffy punching Charlos was Kino. But there's no consequence to punching Bellamy, whereas punching Charlos brought huge consequences. That's fair, Mars. But the thing is, the consequences of this punch, well, I guess we have to actually see how they play out. I mean, the fact that this guy has been punched, people are talking already about how it is a big deal. But it could be, you know, they could expand on it more, you know. And that could be the incident. Or it might be that Kuma like finishes him and kills him. That is the incident, which I think would be Kino of the highest degree, personally. I'll say two things about this trying to satisfy my hidden Gorosei are strong agenda. The first is that this is the first time Kuma has actually punched something, and also I feel like it was kind of established that the materials used here on this island are supposed to be made of super strong future materials. Sure. Why not? I agree. Nate, what if the Celestial Dragons are literal space aliens and the Gorosei are literal demons? Well, we know that just isn't true about the Celestial Dragons. I mean, again, we have like space aliens, which are the Lunarians. Those are the alien guys. And as for the Gorosei being literal demons, that is possible. I would say that I would not love that because One Piece is very much a story about, like, a civilization at war with itself. And to do a Naruto, as Ed said there, and, like, bring in some, like, outside dudes. Is Kuma using hockey in that punch? I mean, yeah, his fist is black, so he's using hockey and stuff. Fucking the Naruto twist has already happened with the Lunarians. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I just think One Piece is about, like, you know, evil humans fighting evil humans, trying to find One Piece. If you bring in, like, this outside stuff like demons and God or whatever it is, then, I mean, I think that's bad, you know. That distracts from the narrative that I think is more valuable. So that's my point. Okay, anyway, let's move along, shall we? So my boy is back up, looking better than ever. All right. He's healing. His arm was blasted off, but it seems to be healing. I suppose it'd be fair to say, says Vega Cuck, that I am ultimately responsible for this happening. But if you're a romantic, you could just as easily chalk this up to the power of love. So again, this kind of matters as to what this guy knew and when he knew it, and he just, like, he trusted Vegapunk, who is, like, a friend of Kuma. Bro, you're gonna want to check that work, goddammit. Is it bad if I don't think the Celestial Dragons are that bad? Well, they're certainly villainous and cartoonishly evil in a bunch of ways. You know, slavery bad, okay. Racism bad, okay. And they are trying to, like, kill our friends, you know, because they're just going against the plan, and that's not nice. I mean, you could make a tenuous argument and say, like, well, like Akainu is obviously painted as evil, but he has reasons because he, like, seems to really hate pirates. A lot of us infer that he probably had some terrible experiences with pirates when he was a kid because we've seen that one picture of him, and he apparently loved justice, like brutal over-the-top justice, and does the whole, like, all pirates are, like, objectively evil thing, which is probably, you know, which is excessive, but you can understand why someone would come to that conclusion if they've had, like, terrible experiences with him and say, fuck him, if you say you're a pirate, we'll kill you all, that's on you. And Ronus is right, most pirates are shitty, but it's just that if in One Piece actually smuggles in a lot into the term pirate, which is actually, it's a little bit of a shitty comparison to the real life pirates, because in real life you're a pirate if you are a seafaring thief that, like, hurts people and steals their shit and probably is a murderer. I mean, you're probably, you know, a murderer and stuff. But this concept of peace main pirates is like nobody would give a shit. I mean, maybe, like, due to international, like territory that's claimed, like if Spain had, like, some island or whatever, they wouldn't want, like, a British sailor going there and, like, exploring. I don't know, but, like, presumably no one's gonna care if you're, like, a quote-unquote peace main pirate in real life and you just want to sail around and have adventures. But in One Piece, they have made it illegal to, like, just be free, which might actually, is that true in real life too? Could I get a boat, go to the sea, renounce my citizenship, and say, sovereign citizen bros? I think I'm getting radicalized. I think it's happening.
I'm the Joker,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you just take to the seas and have a boat and say, fuck this, I'm not a citizen of anywhere, I feel like they'd try to stop you. Know what I'm saying? Do you, like, have to be a citizen of a country? Is it like, man, who's going to force you? I guess, like, any country you visit will, like, be like, where are your papers, sir? You want to dock here? And you'll say, I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm a guy. Okay, anyway, point being, you can't. John McAfee tried it. I'm not joking. Really? Interesting. Okay, well, anyway. I mean, I get, if you took a boat and went to international waters and just sailed around out there, and you didn't fuck with anybody, I suspect you'd be allowed to do that. But how would you live long term? You think you would have trouble with that? Okay, anyway. Let's move along, shall we? Well, okay, like, the whole thing, if you murder someone in international waters, I think there are, like, international trade agreements, but would they try to just, like,
capture someone that was just living out there, like basically what a Peace-Main pirate does. Only Peace-Main pirates in One Piece, they do go to islands. So I mean, I would actually, understand if like, oh god, I'm burping again. If the nations of the world didn't like the idea of, yeah, like a crypto bro having his own like fleet of ships that he lives on just out in the ocean, because he's probably going to come to land once in a while, you know? Anyway, whatever. We move on. The point is, the One Piece version of pirates that Luffy is, they're just made illegal for the sake of the narrative, but that's not kind of really what a pirate was or is. Anyway, we move on. There are no planes in One Piece except for the Maxim that it was called the Arc Maxim, right? Is what Eneru flew, which was a plane of sorts, and then or a blimp, whatever. And then, I mean, Vegapunk's probably invented some shit like that. And there's no reason why Vegapunk wouldn't have invented like a plane by now. The man's got like insane future tech. They probably will strategically, in fact, they probably will strategically not mention that. Oh yeah, Morgan's has a blimp too. Baby 5, she does something, she rides on that guy with the gyro thing, whatever. Morgan's has a blimp, and then, right, they need to strategically not bring up how Vegapunk could easily have built a plane and sailed to the end of the Grand Line and stuff. But, I don't know, maybe they'll get into that, maybe they won't. Again, there are explanations that one could do, weather, magnetic, just bad weather, you know, tornadoes and storms at the end of the Grand Line, at the end of the New World, that could stop, like, exploration. But anyway, who knows? The Sky Kings, Sea Kings and Sky Kings, maybe? I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so the go to hack to aspect here, again, to err is human, how short-sighted. So this guy just didn't check his work, right? He didn't check this guy's work thoroughly enough, despite being something of a scientist himself. He was, in fact, trick-a-roonied, and that is deeply embarrassing. And I would have written this a little bit differently, I think. All you have to do to fix this is just say, like, I installed exactly what you wanted, sir. And I mean, I do not feel that this is implied. They could have just had it say, like, yeah, I installed what you ordered me to install, just a shutdown mechanism, and I did it, and that's what you wanted me to do, and I did what you told me. I didn't do anything against what you said. But they're not going for that. They're saying that he defied orders. I don't think he's saying to err is human about himself. No, yeah, right. I'm with you. I'm with you, Sai. He's saying that about Vegapunk. I don't think that... I mean, maybe a Gorosei would say that about themselves. But like, yeah, he's like a saint. He's a god. Vegapunk is the human. Yes. So he's made the mistake. Maybe there still is a bomb. It just isn't rigged to blow. I mean, but the whole point was this guy said that, like, he didn't want to make him a bomb. It would be weird if, like, he did make him a bomb, but just not activated. I mean, he's probably just not got a bomb in him, you know? I think that's the simplest explanation. Okay, anyway, let's move. Okay, you gentlemen have outlived your usefulness. Farewell. And he's shlooping right back with his arm. He is regenerating. Seems like a pretty good devil fruit this guy's got. Or whatever it is. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, but if he did check the work, says Ed, and nothing was out of the ordinary, and now this is happening, so the only conclusion Saturn can think of is Vegapunk did something, but not even Vegapunk knows. Okay, let me read that back again. This is a little technical, I'm aware. Even if he did check the work, and nothing was out of the ordinary, okay, and now this is happening, so the only conclusion Saturn can think of is that Vegapunk did something, but not even Vegapunk knows. Well, I was going to say that Vegapunk's line here seems to take responsibility for it. And Vegapunk did say, he didn't specifically say, well, he did say that he didn't install the bomb, but there was no line that he was ordered specifically to install a bomb. Although I think we can kind of infer that that is what was intended because Vegapunk specifically brought that up. Is York's deal off? I think so. Again, let's just look at this one more time. This line, right? It should be here. Where's the bomb line? I think it was like before this, right? I couldn't bear the idea of making you into a bomb. I'm just saying, I know it's not super clarified, but I think that's the point. Yeah, what Clyde is saying. We all assumed it was going to be a bomb. He assumed it was going to be a bomb. Vegapunk did something different. So basically, he defied orders, and he accepts that, like, responsibility. He accepts that that's the case, like, right here. I'm ultimately responsible because I didn't do really what you wanted. I did something else. So I think this is just a case of incompetence. I would not have written it that way. Like, there could be other ways that Vegapunk, you know, like, helped Kuma, and now that I suppose you could say that, like, they're trying to make it so that Vegapunk needed to do something bad so that this guy would want to kill him, but he already wants to kill him. So it just doesn't really matter. Vegapunk is just riling him up. Maybe. Okay, anyway. Either way, not like a huge deal. I would call it a little bit hacked, a little bit convenience piece, but whatever. Okay. I think they'd have been fine with the self-destruct not being specifically a bomb, even if they'd assumed so, if it'd work. Yeah, of course. And the guy said, I'm a scientist. It'd work. But, like, he... And to be fair, Vegapunk did say that would work. It was supposed to shut him down. And I believe him. We're clearly supposed to believe that, so I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Daddy, get out of the way. You've got to move. Here comes the big spiky leg. I'm not going to let you upset Bonnie-chan anymore, you old dirty spider. Bam. Sanji landing a decisive blow on a Gorosei member. Oh my god. The year of Sanji continues, baby. I think that's what it's happening. Ugh, excuse me. Sanji was the first Straw Hat to damage a Gorosei, and what damage it was. He knocked his leg aside. Not too bad. Not too bad, Sanji. Okay, Sanji made the first blow against a Gorosei. I'd say Sanji bros, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's continue. Yeah, we owe Kuma a huge debt too. My goodness, you certainly have grown a lot. Radical beam! Thank you, Baxter. Big Frankie does his big-ass beam and goes right through him. Frankie absolutely penetrating Gorosei's 600-year build-up hockey exoskeleton and then tanking an admiral. Okay, as we'll see momentarily. All right. All right, not too bad. Goda! Why? Okay, we got to get it. Y-O-F! 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 Super! It's the year of Frankie, and this may have been, I think Oda didn't give a shit about Frankie all year. He just didn't, but he concentrated all of that into this one moment for Frankie, okay? Happy year of Frankie to those who are accounting for it. This is it, boys. He'll never do anything relevant ever again. We made this happen, lads. Okay. So, there you go. I mean, he fucking shot right through him. God damn. He did the ride on Big Mom's face. True, but that was fine. It wasn't that big a deal. I thought it was okay. What if this is what Kizaru was reacting to? He saw YOF with his future sight and said, it's over. That's gotta be it. He knew. He knew what was coming. Okay, so here comes Kizaru. And, seethe, cope. Let's put your growth to the test. Frankie, Bam. Kicked his fucking ass. All right. Have you ever been kicked at the speed of light? Like that. All right, so, Frankie bros, Frankie gods, yikes. He's, healing instantly. It's over. The year of Frankie is officially over now. He's fucking dead. All right. Vegapunk, Dad can't move. Atlas, can you carry him to our meeting point in the Labostratum? Atlas mentioned. Nice. Love to see it. Leave it to me. Now that Kuma's joined us, wouldn't you agree there are too many players on the board? I think it's about time we wrapped this up. So true, bestie. So true. You're a sad man, Kizaru. Have you no heart? I should have brought a darker pair of shades. I'm going to embarrass myself at this rate. So I assume what he's saying is, like, I'm gonna cry Because, like, he really does like Vegapunk and those guys and Sentomaru and stuff. So it's like, oh, they'll see me crying. Right? Is that what it is? Or is it about the year of Frankie was just too bright? Huh? The year of Frankie shone too brilliantly. And he needs those shades for it. I think that's what it was, actually. Labostratum? Can we see the map again, Oda, please? All right. The Buster Call Protocol. Oh, wait. Did I miss the line? Nope. Okay, here we go. The Buster Call Protocol has been authorized by authority of the world government. This island has been declared a threat to the entire world. All ships take aim. We've got a Buster Call, boys. It's happening. Wah. I don't want to slaughter my friends and loved ones. Grow up, baby.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch, and kill your friends and family. All right, a traitor who studied the taboo secrets of the world. A survivor, a survivor of the bloodline that should be extinct. And a pirate who awakened. Wait, I can't even read this yet. We have to address the Buster Call thing. Oh my god, guys. Buster Call is so serious, so deadly. I can't think of a single person that has survived a Buster Call. The kill rate is just out of control. It is so massive. I don't think a single character we know has ever survived a Buster Call. Certainly not gonna happen this time. All right, it's gonna be epic. Okay, and now. Wouldn't it be surprising, though, if it didn't ruin the island? So true. Robin's 3-0 on Buster Calls. So true. Okay, a traitor who studied the taboo secrets of the world. Vegapunk. Thus, a survivor of a bloodline that should be extinct. KUMA. And a pirate who awakened the power of that ancient god. This island has been completely infested. Forces of justice loom. Chapter next week. Okay, real quick. Who is that? Sanchez, whoever it was. Can anybody, I'm begging you, can anybody link me the Japanese of this page? I really just want to see. I'm just curious if God is in quotes. Maybe I should have asked Fizo, but I didn't think to do so, or I didn't remember to. Does anybody have that page? I really just want to see if God is in quotes in Japanese also, or if that is a bit of editorializing that TCB is doing. Japanese they don't use like the exact same quotes, but they have like some bracket things that work similar to quotes. They're like, I mean, you see what's his face uses them a lot. Araki in JoJo, you see him a lot. They probably don't have like the exact same connotation, but like I'm very curious. I really want to read this sentence right here, because there's been a lot of jerking off about how Nika isn't really a god or whatever, which is like, I mean, yeah, it's like everything's like metaphorically a god and blah blah. It is what it is, but when they treat it like a god and they make it so important and blah blah blah, do all that stuff. He said it's down. Is the Japanese is down? Damn. And by the way, I went and I found like the fucking OP scans or some like shitty one or whatever. It like they put like a picture over the text here. Those motherfuckers. Scroll up. Wait, he said what? Scroll up. What are you talking about? I'm talking about this text. How would scrolling up help me see the Japanese text? Oh, in the chat. Oh. Well, I mean, how far do I have to scroll, goddammit? When the hell was that posted? My source is down for maintenance. Ah, shit. Okay, well, Sanchez, if that comes up, I would really appreciate if you could link that to me, because I just want to see this one sentence. That's all. Okay, anyway. Part of me feels like Oda only made Nika a god because Goku, Naruto, and Ichigo all became one, and he didn't want Luffy to get left out. It's all right, Sanchez. I mean, don't stress yourself about it, but it would be convenient if it was available. Just a screen cap or anything. And again, one of my sources fucking just blocked out the text because they're assholes. Okay, so what was I saying? The point about Goku, Naruto, and Ichigo all became gods. Ichigo didn't become a god himself, I don't think. Naruto kind of did. Goku sort of did recently. I don't know, man. I mean, that's funny to say, but it's just I find it distasteful. You know, I just do not like it for reasons I've explained for a very long time. Oh, Ichigo is a death guy. Okay, you know what? That I forgot about that because there was the whole like Shinigami god or whatever, the god of the gods, I guess. Ha, epic. Naruto is like the reincarnation of Ninja Jesus, and that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess Ichigo counts too. You got me. Although he's more like like a kami, which is not like a god. And I know in Japan, like with Nika, you could say, oh well, Luffy's not like literally a god, like Jehovah or whatever. He's whatever. He's just some fucking kami or whatever. Okay. Anyway, yes, as James says there, it's because becoming a god is the logical conclusion for a power scaling shonen. Just like how when you play, well, like in Bloodborne, you becoming like an elder god is like the last thing you can do, which works because it's a video game. Or in JRPGs, like sort of like Final Fantasy VII or fucking Disgaea, for example, or which isn't a JRPG, but you know what I mean. Or FF6. A million of Tales of Tales of Vesperia? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The one where you're Lloyd. Yeah, you kill God, right? You kill God. F. Oh, did I lose you, lads? Did I lose you for a second there? Oh shit! I think we're back. Is Hackta trying to destroy us, everybody? Okay, I think we're back. Man, what was that about? It just like died out of nowhere. Weird. Okay. Anyway. Yes, everyone refresh. The stream is back. Okay, well, let's give it a second for people to refresh. Hey, speaking of refresh, is that source available? Okay, anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, lads. Let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Oh, that's right. Okay. Frankie W's this chapter. Nicely done. All right. We're going to do it now. Let's check our vote out, shall we? Okay, I'm seeing 61% Goda, 39% Hackta. So people went pretty hard on Hackta of the few that voted. So 28, and it was Chernobite going all in on Hackta once again, presumably. And over here we've got Soko Soap going with 50,000 buckaroo bits on Goda, 44 people. All right, there it is, people. Okay. Let me refresh my throat as well, and we will blitz to the end. And we will determine if it's a Goda chapter or a hacked one. So, we talked about God and the stream died. Coincidence? They're trying to shut us down. Okay, everybody. Let's see some spam in the chat. Can we see some Godas? Can we see some Hacktas? What are you attempting to sway the gods of victory to this time? Let's see those Godas, people. Let's see the Hacktas. Now push for your victory. Let's see some commitment. Put some skin in the game, people. The fake old FF7, so true. Not like the real new one. That's what Goda always intended since he wrote Chapter 1 of Gurren Lagann back when he was writing Final Fantasy 15. Truly an epic series that he did there. Found the wrong. I put the screenshot on Discord. Oh, sick. Oh, hang on. This could be useful and or helpful. Boom, we got it. Okay, boom. Okay, we can take a look at this real quick. All right, we're analyzing. Okay, here we go. So it's very shitty. Okay, but we'll see what we can tell. So I'm seeing old God and these brackets around it. I do believe I see brackets. So, okay. It is basically in quotations, it looks like. Oh, no Nika this chapter? What's this, I wonder? What's he referring to here? By the way, let me check that one more time. What's going on down here? Okay, whatever. Cringe. So he's listing, okay, awaken an ancient god. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Right. The other bracket is on the bottom. Oh, right. That's the second bracket. Awakened. Person that awakened. So like old god called awakened. Again, I kind of know this stuff. And yeah, actually, let's see what the Oh, god damn it. By any chance, do you have the other page? Shit. Oh, this would be Oh, Sanchez, can you link the other page? I just want to compare it to what's going on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Anybody have that on hand? If you have this one, I assume the other one might be available. I guess we could go to spoilerplus.net and find them ourselves. Can anybody link it? Oh shit, there it is. The full raw is on TikTok. Great. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Well, I will be able to get a screenshot of this, but you got to give me 1 second. Oh my god, what the fuck? Don't make noise, you idiot. Okay, wait. There it is. Okay, I've got it. I just need to make it bigger so I can actually read it. No, go back. Hang on. Okay, I need to screen cap this. Hang on. Thank you for the link. Very helpful. Okay, now go away. Okay, bear with me, everybody. It's happening. This goes here, and now we pull it up. Okay, boom, there it is. Here's the other page. Okay, so now down here, and let me, where did the chat go? Okay, there we go. Boom, right there. Okay, all right, no, this is worth checking. Oh, no, actually, this is very interesting. TCB, I see you made an editorial decision here about the word God. Very interesting. So look at this. So look at what was actually done in the Japanese. No, I'm so glad we checked this now. The person that awakened the olden God. Interesting. I'm going to save that. Sorry, I'm just saving this I kind of want to check the translation later myself, just for fun. It's like old God calling the awakening. Like, what's that like Yobi is the middle part there, right there, you know? Okay, so basically what I was wondering about was that quotation over God right there. But you will notice here, you see, even if you don't know Japanese, you can say, I'm changing the story. More like I'm setting the record straight is what I'm doing. Again, I don't know if I really, like, putting it in quotations there is, I would call a bit of editorializing, because I don't see that in the original. And, like, the thing is, it makes sense. Again, this is sort of like you can debate, like, what Nika should be, but there are not quotations in the original. Again, let's go through. So, boom, bracket around world something, whatever it is, person, and that's trader that studied the taboo secrets of the world. Okay, makes sense. And then loser something, a survivor of the bloodline that should be extinct, blood person. Okay, all right. So there's like a block around that, you know, and then boom, the block is around just the whole idea. So if there's quotes, it should be around like the whole concept of the first one, the whole concept of the second one, and the whole concept of the third one. There is no specific editorial on, like, this word God here. Very interesting. How do the Japanese children read this weird squiggle crap? They just look at the pictures and guess. That's what I do. And it works. So Nika is a Lunarian? I don't fucking know, man. There's no way Lunarians just have randomly unrelated rubber powers. They don't have rubber powers. King Kame, you're saying some shit right now that I don't think you can back up, Chief. And I'm gonna have to say, shut up, bitch. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Bruh. Okay. So point being, having the quote around the word God there it wasn't there originally. That's TCB saying, like, well, it's not a real God. Like, let's be real. We know that it's not like a God. But there's no such. He just says old God. He just says old God that awoke or whatever. By the way, who was that? Sanchez or whoever it was? What's going on with this right here? This Yobi. Doesn't Yobi... In fact, you know what? G-Show Bros, let's do it. Why not? I'm positive that means, like, called or something. So we go to Yobi. Boom. Call or like, to call something. How are quotes depicted in kanji? Well, I mean, I'm not actually totally sure how they would be. But I mean, I think you would use these brackets, right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, one set of the brackets would be a quotation, but it's just put around like this whole thing. So G-Show Bros, it's happening. So we call and again, it's the no, goddamn it, the other one. Old God. Thing that called the old God awoken person. So, okay, right. So this is where it gets into an editorial question about what is a god. Okay, sure, you can debate that. And again, I'm the first guy to say, hey, you know some things in One Piece that are like called gods that might not actually be gods? Could there be anything relevant to the story right now that's called a god but isn't actually a god? Yes. The 10 Ryubito, including the Gorosei, all call themselves gods, and they are not gods. That's the whole point of their existence. That's fine. Okay, notice how this guy, though, keeps calling Nika a god, and it's called the Sun God, and it's literally the Jesus Christ of their world. Okay, so that's, like, if it's not literally God, they're doing, I mean, literally like a god. Like, I don't expect to, like, didn't create the universe or whatever. I'm not expecting it to, like, have all the powers of creation. But when it looks like Jesus, and they frame it like Jesus, and it's the Sun God, and it's the liberation, and it's gonna free everybody, you know? They're doing everything to make it be like a god, effectively. Much more so than the Tenryubito, which are not actually gods. By the way, there's also the Lunarians, who have godlike powers, also. Plus there was Buddha, but that's a separate thing. Whatever. Okay, anyway, we're done with that. It's time to vote, okay? We have fact-checked TCB, and it's over for them, okay? We gotta yell at them about this. This is regrettable. I gotta say, I think I would not have put those quotes there. You could put quotes around the whole thing, but not just the word God, because this makes it sound like this guy is specifically, like, questioning whether it's a god or not, when, frankly, that just wasn't addressed. He just called it a god. That's all there is to it. Okay, anyway, off we go to the vote. Godas or Hagdas? Okay, let's get back in the spirit of things, okay? We're done with our translation check. We're done with our Japanese stuff. Godas and Hagdas, people, once again, spam it one more time. I want to see Godas. I want to see Hagdas. I want to see the energy flowing, okay? It's over for Fizo, okay? Don't worry about him. His career is in the tank. It was a good one while it lasted, but it's so over. And 4.5 Japanese Nate versus TCB Bros. If that. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Oh, excuse me. I'm taking one more sip, and off we go. Monkey God D. Luffy. So true. Okay, chapter 1, baby. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play the music, and let's get down to the vote, shall we? Oh, let me scroll up, and we begin. With the real chapter, baby. Okay, chapter 1104. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Here we go. Mouse, Sanji. It was the year of Sanji has begun. Not bad. Okay, kind of Goda. Hackta comments. That's Hackta. I know, my voice cracks. Forgive me. I've been talking loudly too long. Excuse me. Oh, God, I need another sip. Okay. Kuma Punch. Buccaneer Brat. Everyone's a little bitch crying. I would never cry in my whole life. That's embarrassing. Wah. I would never do that under any circumstances. Okay, this is all fine. This is all fine. This is all good. This is all good. This is all Goda. Okay, everything up to here, straight up bonked. Straight up Goda. Okay, not bad. We like it. That's what we like to see. Getting punched, getting clobbered, getting goofed on. Gorosei consequences. I look forward to the consequences. Okay, that's gonna be good. He's kneeling. We kneel. We kneel to our Lord, our favorite Rabbi Saturn. I look forward to your glorious return. Okay, give me a go-to-ish future. We'll see. All right. KUMA is... okay, we've got the self-destruct mechanism memery. That's a little bit hacked. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit hacked right there, okay? Just a little bit hacked. I'm seeing there. But KUMA's hugging his daughter, Reno. I am speculating Goda on this because I think there will kind of be good reasons. The necklace is the big red herring. I think it's going to happen, lads. Okay, so we will see, but we don't really know yet. So take it with a grain of salt. The Buccaneer. Oh, my God. Hackta! Hackta! Massive Hackta spike right here. The Buccaneer blood, everybody. Oh, the Buccaneer blood. It's been so special and interesting and different. Oh, my God. I love it when you had that super special DNA, KUMA, and it made you like the best, coolest guy. Oh my God, it's over. It's over for this chapter. Okay. Very cringe. Okay. I hope that isn't that big a deal. What the fuck even is a Buccaneer? Who cares? We move on. Okay. KUMA's cute. Bonnie's cute also. Saw the memories. What's her name? Ginny. Ginny mentioned. Sound the alarm. Ginny's been mentioned. Okay, that's sweet. The letters. The letters are cute. Okay. We like the letters. We must rig the vote for Hackta, as I do every time, to make the big bucks. Okay. The tyrant thing, okay, a little bit would have liked to flesh out, but I actually do like this. This is Goda. All this KUMA and Bonnie stuff is excellent. And then our angry man, here I come. Saint Saturn comes back, baby. He's indestructible. You can't keep a good rabbi down. He's on his grind, and he's gonna kill everyone. He's talking to Vegapunk. Oh, you're a goofy little guy, haha. I'm gonna bonk you. Okay, he's healing. Okay, this man keeps on healing. He never stops. He's on the grind, okay? Very impressive. He's going to stab it. He's going to hit you. But Sanji, more like Wanji, W Wanji. Very impressive. Okay, nicely done. Blocked. Frankie, radical beam. We do love to see a radical beam. Okay, very impressive. Oh, the Jews versus the Christians. It's true that you got one and you got I think they should all get along, frankly. That's my hot take. Okay. So they're growing, they're lasering, they're killing everyone. They're blasting off Frankie. Frankie has now fought a Yonko, Big Mom, a Gorosei, a Saint Saturn, and an Admiral Elzaru. Pretty impressive. Okay, nicely done, Frankie. You're the strongest in the game. But he's healing, and it doesn't even matter. Okay, so off we go. A little bit of Hackta there. Okay, the man's too strong for this to be Goda. Okay, Vegapunk. Dad can't move. Help us. Atlas carry him. Yes, Atlas mentioned. That's a little bit Goda. Okay, so we're going to fight a lot of people. It's time to wrap this up. I do feel like this arc is ending. That's good. I appreciate that. And he's a sad guy. He's got no heart. He's going to cry about it. Wah, wah, little pissy baby. Wah. Okay, Buster call. Alert, Buster call. Alert, Zolo the samurai. They're going to blow it up. It's a threat to the world, which this is pretty cool. I like this happening. It makes sense thematically. A traitor, a survivor of an ancient bloodline, and a pirate that's a literal god, non-quotation god, literal actual god, who I kneel and squeal to and worship. Thank you, Baxter, for existing, Nika. I love you. And that is the chapter. So there can only be one final decision. Is this a Goda chapter, or is it a Hackta chapter? A lot of pressure. I think if you look at it in the right kind of way, it might just be, remember the Buccaneer DNA? Remember the KUMA and Bonnie moments? What could it be? I'm going to give it to KUMA for the punch, all right? Just for the punch, for the one punch, the double spread is what tips it over into Goda territory. If it wasn't for that, I'm so sorry, Sab. I'm sorry, our precious Hackta voters. You have the moral victory, as always, Hackta voters. We know that, okay? In the depths of our heart. We know, oh God, Seb lost it all. It's so over. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, look, you guys know me. You've seen what I have to say at this point, okay? When it gets to this, false double doesn't count. It was a double, I know. We've had quite a few Godas lately, okay? But this panel alone, By the way, I really think someone should draw this. Someone should redraw this of like, you know, like imagine this is Kuma's head, just is normally this size, but like that's just his actual size arm. There's no like perspective thing going on here. He's just like a dude with a huge head with a little baby arm. I think that someone should draw that. And then like he's like a little Mr. Potato Head looking guy. You know what I'm saying? God rewarded me for saying the Celestial Dragons are the good guys. Congratulations. No, I mean, this was good. You know, I don't think this was like the best thing ever, but it was good. I did like it a lot. Yeah, and you know, like I said, there were a couple things I think were a bit hacked. The convenience piece and the like, the fucking bomb. He didn't even fucking check. He doesn't know jack shit. Yeah, as for Poland, that country never existed. True. Kuma does have great teeth. Look at those pearly whites. Beautiful. He believes in good hygiene. He's a Shichibukai. He's gotta represent the government well. All right. I know. The Celestial Dragons, they're endorsed by the government. How could they not be good? So true. All right, everybody. Well, we'll be voting again next week. I'm so sorry. Our big losers. Seb, everybody. It's so over for you. Rest in peace. Hey, and don't forget, if you are so inclined, go join the redraw. Join the Discord. Look up. We've got people joining. I've got to update this to be yellow. Go claim pages. Looks like they're kind of filling up. There's no hard timeline, but I'm gonna be kind of just tagging people and telling them like, hey, you know, let's turn this in. I'd say maybe by like I don't know, in like 2 or 3 weeks, because like if everybody does it, there's no reason why it should take that long. Everyone just does one page to whatever degree you're able to do it, and again, you know, we've got go to stuff going on here, people. Who's that silly guy right there? Who's that silly little guy right there? I don't know. But go read it yourself. There's epic jokes and japes, and there will be more coming. There's more pages like already done to be inserted, and great art. So it's gonna be good. So go join and join the Discord, join the thread off the main One Piece chat. Even if you're bad at art, I'm bad at art, but I'm gonna find a way to do it. I'm gonna find a way. You can trace over. Go see what other people have done in the thing. Talk about it. You know. It's gonna be good, and we'll definitely review it on stream. We'll probably need to dedicate like a whole stream to just doing that. Yes, just being funny is the main goal. Art skill is not necessary, particularly, but you know, try not to be like too shit, I guess. But hey, give it a shot, man. We just want to have fun and have a funny time. That's it. Okay, so we're done. Nate, you aren't beating the softie for Bonnie Kuma stuff allegations. In fact, I'm playing right into their hands, I think. It's quite over for me. You want my chapter? You can have it. I left all my retcons in that chapter. Now you just have to redraw it. Chapter 1, baby. That's how it is. All right. Where's the link? Okay, so again, if you just scroll down. Oh, that's not the one. Scroll down to the Discord thing, which is click on this right here. Talking Pirates Discord. Click on the ship. That'll take you to the Discord. And then, I mean, you'll be directed, but off the One Piece chat, it'll direct you to the thread off of that. That is the TPD Chapter 1 redraw thing. You'll see it right away. Right, so do that. Which am I redrawing? I have taken one page, which is... Where's mine? This, okay, yeah, I claimed a good one for myself. I'm just going to make this big. I claimed this for myself. This is the one that I will be drawing. The seething and coping, the angry eye. The original moment. The greatest hockey moment in all of One Piece. Planned since the womb. Since Oda was a twinkle in his daddy's eye, he planned hockey to be happening in this panel. And I cannot wait to draw it personally. It's going to be super duper epic-areno to render Oda's vision correctly. All right, that's everybody. I'll see you in a week. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. Go join the redraw if you want to. Otherwise, let's hang out again in a week. I'll be streaming. Don't forget to draw the red lightning. So true. So true. All right, I'll see you guys in a week. All right, bye, everybody. See you then. Oh, and Sunday, I'm doing a game stream again, probably finishing Outer Wilds, and then we may be playing a new game on the game stream. Double D? Double Dragon? Dangerous Dudes? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, see you later, everybody. Bye.